Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of Captain Kokomo Gaming. We are in Kenshi today, and this is episode 2. I got a pretty good response for the first episode, and yeah, I'm going to go ahead with this. But let's clear a couple of things up. I got a suggestion to change one of the mods out, which I was happy to do. I mean, if you guys think that there is a better mod out there, please let me know. Epic Hash Time suggested that I swap out my reactive worlds for the living worlds mod, which I have done right there. And this is the current list of mods that I have for Kenshi. You will find it on my Steam. I could probably link that down below. Probably, anyway. But yeah, that's what I'm running at the moment. If you see anything in there that probably doesn't need to be there, or if you're wondering, the bag of holding, that is a cheaty one that I have, but I will not be using it in this playthrough. It's for my off-screen game, but yeah. Other than that, I think there is no major impacting mods for the... Ooh, hang on. There's no major mods that will impact gameplay or ruin via cheaty stuff, so yeah. Let's get started. Okay, so where we left off, we had Kokomo and Ruka. Ruka had just gone into town to sell off her first load of copper. Let's go back outside and get back on the job. Let's turn her jobs back on so she goes out to the copper mine and starts mining straight away. I did take off the populated towns mod, but it seems there is still quite a few people in here. Yeah, that's still that building. That's the show them gear. That building is still the adventurers one, but the police station down the end there is just a residential building, which I am not happy about. I am considering restarting the game just to get rid of that. Kokomo, what are you doing, dude? You're supposed to be... I suppose we could set up a mining for that as well. But for now, let's grab those. How much do you have in your inventory? We've got 3. Running low on food as well. So we might have to look at just getting a bit more nosh to begin with. I'll try and keep these as interesting as I can. But in the early games, Kenshi is always going to be very slow and very grindy, just until you get your resources up. So let's speed it up just a little bit. Once you get a place of your own, you can set up a job to... they will grab the stack of 5, which is the max you can have in the resource, and they will grab that stack of 5 and put it in your base into the resource container. You can set up an automatic job for them to do that. But for now, we have to do it the slow way. And who are these guys? You have to be careful. Hungry bandits. We have to be very careful. If they're going to come around here, we need to make a mad dash towards town. Who is that coming up behind as well? A goat. Herd of goats. Believe it or not, I fear those guys more than I fear the hungry bandits. Those goats will absolutely annihilate you if you attack them. Which is why later on in the game I have all my goats. I have a herd of goats in my offline game. I highly suggest you get goats and a few animals to guard your gate, because not only do they heal a hell of a lot faster than people do, they can do some mean damage. They can be absolute monsters later in the game. Let's see how much you got. 2 more. We'll get 2 more and we'll send Kokomo back around to the shop. There's 1. Or the store. Let's see what their laboring is at. 12 and it's going up. Ruka is only at 8. But they have a racial penalty for laboring because they're warriors. They're not supposed to be laboring. field medic. So let's not make Ruka the field medic to begin with. She's good at hitting stuff and being mean to stuff. Okay. Resource has that and that. Okay, let's get Kokomo into town. Hopefully before the store closes. He's going to be running in. Here he comes. Kicking everyone out. Inside. Get inside, quick, before it closes. Before it closes. It's 9:30 now. Thank you. Let's turn his jobs off, just so he doesn't run all the way back out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6,500 is not enough. I'm going to need to sell... I'll sell that because I don't need it right now. I'm going to need 7,200 to buy the place. No, I don't want to get rid of anything else really. I'm going to need at least a weapon. I'm going to need at least some armor just to defend myself if crap hits the fan. Ruka is too far away. But while I'm in town, I might just grab another couple of bits of food just to share between us. Actually, you know what? I don't need to. No, that's Ruka. Let's get them both out here and mining. I accidentally clicked Ruka away from the job. Yeah, she's coming back. And so is Kokomo. That's alright. Once we get enough, I will send Ruka into the bar. Because the bar will buy the copper just as well as the shop or the store will. And then hopefully we can afford to get our first place. Now the first place that you buy is probably going to be... You don't invest a lot into it, to be honest. You really don't need to. It depends on your playstyle. I mean, in my offline game, I stayed in my hometown until I researched nearly all of level 3, which did help. They're both... No, he hasn't got any food, but his food is still on the way up, so... Next run in, we should probably grab some more food. Sounding really Aussie here, in case you Americans are listening. Food. Gonna learn you all to talk proper Aussie, but hey, why are you not mining? Letting Ruka do all the work. Also, they're in the dark, which means they get a penalty working in darkness. You can buy lanterns, which will go on their belt slot here. And that will improve the quality of work they do at nighttime. How many do you have? 6? Not going to be enough. The lanterns are usually not too bad. We need to get Ruka a helmet and some armor at some point too. A secondary weapon wouldn't be bad, but I don't foresee her needing to switch to that anytime soon. 7 on Ruka. Is there anyone? Because, yep, there we go. Let's get around here. Turn the jobs off. Get around here, and we will scavenge these kills. Come on, come on, come on, before they get dragged into... Yep, there we go. We can get some money off these guys. That is to say, we can... Are you not going to loot? There you go. 49 we'll get for that. 26, 12. It's a little bit, but it's free, and I will take it. 45. Got caught stealing. Oh. Guards will come and take care of you. Let's not put it up on top speed. While you're doing that, let's go and take that, and then take that, and take that. I'm not going to worry about the clothes because they're just... They're big and bulky and probably not worth the effort. These guys, because they don't have a jail in town anymore because of one of these silly mods, aren't carrying these guys off to jail. I'm pillaging bodies outside of your town, and you check the person that's carrying 15 tons of copper. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense there. Alright. Let's both go to the town then, the shop, and wait for the shop to open. I'm not sure which one of these mods has changed the state of this game, but I am unimpressed with it. I did like having that police station there because you can turn in bounties there. But for now, we will do what we can. Guys, thank you. Actually, let us go into the bar. Into the bar. All these guys aren't moving around anymore. Maybe I need to import a game. To overwrite the fact that there is no police station. You can't handle this city flat skin. I bet I can. This city is not as tough as you claim it to be. 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll do on food for now. I'll grab it all, why not? Because Ruka has some copper to sell as well. And that will give us enough to buy our little hovel, which is the only one available in... No, there's 2 available. I'm going to get this one. I know this is the expensive way of doing this, but this is the way I like to do it. This is the way I've always done it. Building purchased. Wonderful. Now what we're going to need is some building materials, which are not as easy to come by. Oh yeah, you can pick the locks of shops, but not while all these people are doing whatever it is that they're doing. Yeah, that's not creepy at all. I might have to just re-import the game next episode and get rid of all of the people. This shop should open sharpish. There we go. Let's see if you have any building materials that I can purchase. You do. No room for that. I can rearrange you and buy that last one. Probably will need some iron plates as well, but I won't be able to afford them until I do a little bit more mining. Okay, to build your shop, to build your first house, if it's a wreck like this, you hold down the right click button and just hit repair. Then they will shoot on across and start hammering away at the floor, or whatever Ruka is doing. And this wireframe will come up. Let's speed it up. And you can see it's slowly going up. If we do it again, that is the second floor. They're both adding the building materials to it, and it's still slowly going up. We're going to need another 8 building materials. That's the second floor, and that just, they keep on adding more to it when you buy more. You can set one of them to have the job of engineer, same way you would with turn the jobs off, because, and you set priorities of the jobs. now because he has no building materials, neither of them have any building materials. They can't add any more to the building, so they go back to their other job that they had, which was mining. Now, let's see what we have over here. You know what? I might just send... Oh, I can't really. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because Shek eat more than humans. Let's stack these down the side, just because that's the way I want to do it. And we'll give them to him, and we're gonna load up Kokomo and send him up to probably the hub. Probably the hub, just to see if we can get some more building materials. I don't really want to head on down south just yet. There is another city called Admag, which is off around here. It's another Shek city, but I'd like to go back up to the hub because there's always fights up there as well. We might pick up some extra stuff. So while we're waiting for the inventories to fill up, we'll see how much. See, his laboring's gone up, and it's still going up pretty quickly. Strength has also gone up. Strength of 5, which is not too bad. The strength goes up when you carry, like, you overburden yourself. Encumbrance. Okay, running speed for these guys is pretty crap, actually, because she's carrying a huge 12-kilo plank. Imagine trying to swing 12 kilos around. Alright, that should be... Yep, that's it. Let's send Tony's jobs off. Then we're going to send him up to the hub. Let's follow him, because we have to make sure he's going to be safe. Out of trouble. Go up and buy some more... Look at his little waddle. Go up and buy some more... equipment, like building materials, and then we'll be fine. Who are they? Hungry Bandit Leader. Oh. You know what? I might sell the stuff in town here first and then shoot up there. There's still plenty of money in this town, so that'll be fine. Yeah, these guys haven't moved, so that must have been the Reactive Worlds mod that I had. Or no, it was the Citizens one. So I will just re-import the game for next episode, and they should all be gone. Alright, 2,427, and his running speed has gone up to 16, which is not bad. Let's keep an eye on that road ahead. Just so we can... And when that loading sign comes up, you always try and push pause. Why is... Give it a chance to load in. There they are. They left me alone. Didn't see them till too late. You don't need to wait too long. I mean... I've got a decent computer. It's not the greatest, but this game still struggles. It's loading in quite a lot because it's having to look at all that and load in all the details as he goes further along. Excuse me. Still got the remnants of a cold or a flu from last week, so forgive me if I cough and splutter on screen. There we go. I had a feeling that would happen. Disappears into the ground. There we go. This is the hub. Wasn't too bad. Not too bad of a run. That's where Squid is over there. Now let's head up into town. It doesn't look like they've had any fights in town, so we can't pick the bodies clean. Have to wait for it to load. Here we go. Hello, customer. Show me what you got. I know Dachi. But this is what I came for. I can only grab 3. What do you got? The plank. These are the blueprints that you can grab. I would like to get that at some point. Don't really need it, but when I start making some more money, I'll grab it. Spring bat. I could grab that, but I don't really need it right now. 3,000 for a standard toothpick. 1,000. I could grab one of those off a fallen bandit or something. I don't need to worry about that. Alright. Let's turn his jobs back on and he should start heading off home. No, he won't. He's too far away. Ruka. Is that resource full, is it? Yeah. There we go. And get Kokomo to come back here. Now we'll send Kokomo into town. I know it's very dangerous to not keep an eye on somebody who's running in the wilderness. But we'll get Kokomo back. We'll park him out the front, and because his engineering job is the first job that he does, he'll grab the stuff in his inventory and start building automatically. We need 8 more, so yeah. How many more are in there? None just at the moment. Hopefully I can show you what it's like to when you can see when somebody's being attacked out in the wilderness, because his nameplate will start flashing red. When this shop opens, actually, oh, it's already open. This is nighttime. Alright, Ruka, come into town. Come into town, sell off your copper. No. Yeah, it's shut. It's alright, it's alright. We'll go into the bar. And we will turn the jobs off so she doesn't run back out, and sell here. We don't need any food. Canyonlands killer. Race Scorchlander male. Description: attractive dark-skinned, bulky frame, long hair. Violent and dangerous, deranged individual, guilty of luring and killing travelers on the eastern trade route. But yes, that's a bounty. If you know where they are, you can just go and collect them anyway. And there's Kokomo right on time. Actually, let's see if he does it automatically. Yep, he does. Will help. Kokomo has chucked in the 3 that he has. And the shops in any town that you go to will restock at a certain time of day. So you can... This town will be able to... will have more building materials at some point. Because he doesn't have any more building materials, he's off working. I think that's where we'll leave it for now. We've taken the next step towards home ownership. And, yeah. Next episode, I will show you how I like to start setting up my first base and getting ready to go out on more expeditions and exploring and getting more people to do some more work. So stay tuned for that. If you have any suggestions, any tips, anything you want to see done, any rules you'd like to implement in this game that I'm playing, please chuck them down below. I listen to everyone. But thank you for joining me. If you like what I've done, please hit the thumbs up button, please hit the subscribe button, and if you're feeling particularly energetic, please hit that bell icon as well, just so you know every time I upload a video, and maybe share it around. Anyway, thank you for joining me. I've been Captain Kokomo, and I will see you on the next one.